A 53-foot sailing yacht drifts silently in the Gulf of Aden. On deck, a retired British couple sips morning coffee, watching the sunrise paint the water gold. They don't notice the 3 speedboats approaching from the east. In 47 minutes, they will become a product. Their yacht, their possessions, their bodies, all assigned a price tag in a marketplace most people don't know exists. This isn't a scene from 200 years ago. This happened last year. And the men who took them aren't desperate outlaws. They're employees of one of the most profitable underground industries on Earth. Today, we're going to show you how modern pirates have transformed sailing yachts into ATM machines and why stopping them may be impossible. Every year, approximately 15,000 private sailing yachts cross international waters where no nation's laws apply. They carry wealthy owners, valuable equipment, and something far more important, predictable routes. The International Maritime Bureau recorded over 130 piracy incidents in 2023 alone, but industry insiders estimate the real number is 3 to 4 times higher. Most yacht owners never report attacks. They can't. Here's why. Modern yacht piracy operates through 3 distinct profit models. The first is kidnap and ransom, which accounts for roughly 60% of all pirate revenue from yachts. The average ransom for a Western yacht owner is now $2.3 million, up from $800,000 just 5 years ago. Payments are made in cryptocurrency, untraceable and instant. The second model is vessel theft. A stolen 50-foot sailing yacht can be stripped, repainted, and sold in West African or Southeast Asian markets within 72 hours. Price, approximately 40% of original value, cash. The third and least understood model is insurance fraud cooperation, where yacht owners actually collaborate with pirates to stage their own hijacking. We'll return to that. The waters most affected form a deadly triangle: the Gulf of Aden connecting the Red Sea to the Indian Ocean, the Strait of Malacca between Malaysia and Indonesia, and increasingly, the Eastern Caribbean. But pirates don't randomly patrol these waters hoping for targets. They have something far more effective. The modern pirate organization looks nothing like what you imagine. Forget ragged men in small boats. The groups targeting sailing yachts operate like corporations, complete with departments, intelligence units, and profit-sharing structures. At the top sits the financier, usually a businessman based in a coastal city like Mogadishu, Mombasa, or Cartagena. He never touches a weapon or steps on a boat. He provides capital for operations: the speedboats, the weapons, the communication equipment, and most importantly, the information. Below him works the intelligence network. These are the marina workers, the fuel dock attendants, the harbor masters who track which yachts are departing, their planned routes, their crew size, and crucially, the net worth of their owners. A single tip about a wealthy target pays between $5,000 and $15,000. The attack team receives approximately 30% of any ransom, divided among 6 to 12 men. The rest flows upward. But here's what makes the system nearly impossible to break: the negotiation industry. When pirates take hostages, they don't handle ransom demands themselves. They contract specialized negotiators, often former intelligence officers from Western countries who now work privately. These negotiators charge both sides. They take a percentage from the pirate organization for successful delivery, and they charge the victim's family or insurance company for their services. Average fee, $400,000. Some of these negotiators have handled over 50 cases. They maintain relationships with pirate leadership. They understand the pricing structure. Some security analysts believe certain negotiators actually advise pirates on which targets to select and what ransoms to demand. The insurance companies know this. They pay anyway. Why? Because the alternative is dead hostages and lawsuits. Lloyd's of London has quietly paid over $300 million in yacht-related ransom claims in the past decade. This money flows into the pirate economy, funding better boats, better weapons, and better intelligence networks. Each payment makes the next attack more sophisticated. Now, about that insurance fraud. In approximately 15% of investigated cases, evidence suggests yacht owners arranged their own hijacking. The scheme works like this: an owner with heavy debts contacts intermediaries who connect them with pirate groups. The yacht is seized in international waters. Insurance pays the ransom and the yacht replacement value. The owner splits proceeds with the pirates and vanishes, often to a non-extradition country with a new identity. Investigators suspect but rarely prove these cases. The owner appears traumatized. The pirates never testify. The insurance company writes it off as cost of business. If this economy is so well documented, why don't governments stop it? The answer reveals an uncomfortable truth about international power structures. First, jurisdiction. Pirates operating more than 12 nautical miles from any coast exist in legal limbo. No single nation has authority. The United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea allows any country to prosecute pirates, but prosecution requires evidence, witnesses, and trials, all expensive, all complicated. Most navies simply release captured pirates. Between 2008 and 2012, European naval forces detained over 2,000 suspected pirates near Somalia. Fewer than 300 face trial. Second, economic entanglement. The ransom payments that fund piracy also fund entire regional economies. In parts of coastal Somalia, pirate money built hospitals, schools, and roads. Local populations protect pirate operations because pirates provide what governments cannot. Attack the pirates, and you destabilize regions that may turn to more dangerous alternatives, like terrorist organizations recruiting unemployed young men. Third, the private security industry profits enormously from piracy's existence. Maritime security contractors charge yacht owners between $1,500 and $3,000 per day for armed transit through dangerous waters. This industry generates over $500 million annually. These companies employ former military personnel, often from the same nations whose navies failed to stop piracy. Some security contractors have been accused of sharing client route information with the same pirates they're supposed to deter, creating perpetual demand for their services. Fourth, and most disturbing, government intelligence agencies have historically used pirate networks for their own purposes. During the Cold War, Western agencies armed Somali militias that later became pirate organizations. More recently, intelligence services have allegedly used pirate channels to move money, weapons, and people in ways that avoid official oversight. Disrupting these networks would expose uncomfortable connections. There's also the yacht industry itself. Manufacturers, marina operators, and sailing tourism companies have successfully lobbied against mandatory security equipment requirements. Satellite tracking beacons that would allow instant location of hijacked vessels cost under $500. They're not required. Panic buttons connecting to naval response centers exist. They're not standardized. The industry fears that publicizing piracy risks would decrease yacht sales and marina revenues. So they minimize the threat publicly while privately advising wealthy clients to hire armed security, which most buyers can't afford. The result is a system where everyone profits from the problem's continuation. Pirates extract ransoms. Negotiators take fees. Security companies sell protection. Insurance companies raise premiums. Intelligence agencies maintain useful networks. And yacht owners who can't afford protection become products in a marketplace they never knew existed. That couple in the Gulf of Aden? They were released after 11 months. Their family paid $1.8 million. Their yacht was never recovered. They don't sail anymore. The ocean, humanity's last frontier of freedom, has been carved into invisible territories controlled by those who profit from lawlessness. The pirates aren't the disease. They're a symptom of a system designed to operate beyond accountability. And as long as that system remains hidden, the marketplace for human cargo will continue to thrive. If this revealed something you didn't know, subscribe. We exposed the systems others won't discuss. Until next time, stay aware of what operates beyond the system.